What is popping, YouTube? You already know who it is. It is your boy Jesimein. Today we have ourselves some Last Stand gameplay. Just a little bit of random assault rifle action while I talk about the couple things that I felt like talking about today. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first things first, 1.61. That is our next patch we're expecting. People are expecting like some massive changes to like save the game, or in their essence save the game. But the main thing that's coming really is loadouts. It's what we've been asking for a long time, and I'm excited that they finally have it, especially since I have so many builds. It's going to make, it's like a quality of life type update for us, for the people who feel like it's an annoying thing to always switch between gear sets and mods and flip everything. I'm pretty sure that's going to tackle that issue, so it gives us, you know, more time to spend shooting people in the DZ or in Last Stand or playing PvE than sitting there spending like 20 minutes trying to remod and find mods to the perfect build that you had before. So that's a good thing to look forward to. Just letting people know who didn't know that that was coming out. Instead of waiting until the 1.7 like later on July or whenever they said they were going to do it, it's not confirmed. We're going to get it in this next update. So for the current state of the game as far as the community and what we're doing right now, a lot of people, like I said in my end of the line video, a lot of people are saying that the game is dead, and a lot of people aren't. But the way I found peace within playing in the patch is try something new. Try something you haven't done before. There's no player in the game that has tried every single build comfortably over and over and over and over. That's all I do on a daily basis is make new builds, and I always find myself finding a new setup, a new combination that's actually really fun. Invest in something that you haven't. If you're like a hardcore DPS player that hates Seeker Mines, try Seeker Mines for once. If you want a Turretician build, try that. Just try different things just to see, you know what I'm saying? Don't just knock it because you know you can't stand it. A lot of people say, I will never do that, that's bad, that's what's ruining the game. It's not, man. Actually, if it wasn't for that, a lot of players probably wouldn't even be playing the game, because it would be stale just run around hip firing with assault rifles or SMGs with high-end builds. If that was the case, you take out every single gear set in the game and just leave high-ends and exotics, because that's pretty much what the quote-unquote competitive players are running anyways. The most optimal DPS build, hands down, I mean, if it's perfect, is the high-end build. I mean, there's so many features that you can use with it, especially you can run tank with this, and Skull MC gives you so much damage. You have so much room to run around with that. But yeah, for the most part, that's pretty much my way I found to enjoy the game, is to keep myself entertained by just trying new builds. I have so many different builds that I can't even keep up with. That's why I'm more excited about loadouts than most people, because I'm like, if I'm able to have 20 different loadouts I can switch in between, I can change my role whenever I want. And I don't feel like if I get bodied while I have a Deadeye sniper, it doesn't really hurt my feelings. I'm squishy, I know that. Or if I get shocked or stopped as a tactician build and they EMP me and like they counter me and I die, it doesn't upset me as much as like I'm trying to have the best build DPS and then I get snuck by somebody else and they start it's just a whole different feel of the game when you apply yourself across the board. This is the most diverse patch, easily, hands down. There isn't one definitive build. There's always gonna be a best, but it's not like it's the only option. Like back then, when sticky bombs were the only option or shotguns were the only option, it's more so you can use whatever you want and do really good, especially in Last Stand. Last Stand is the ultimate diverse because every build works. It doesn't matter. I don't care what build you have, everything works, from Hunter's Faith to Nomad to Firecrest to Banshee to hybrids to anything. It all works in Last Stand. So that's like the comfort zone of the people who just want to be able to use anything they want, you know what I'm saying? And it's the most least toxic part of the game, because you know you can't really talk to the other 8 players. You're not getting cussed out for using your build. They just have to deal with it, and you have most of your teammates who don't really care what you're using as long as they want the win, you know what I'm saying? And as far as the Dark Zone, it has gotten better. I don't really play it that much anymore because of my own reasons. I mean, it's still fun, you know, but I feel like there's too much unfair play in the Dark Zone, especially as me being, I consider myself a good player, and the people I play with are really good as well. So when we're going against teams that are inexperienced and we have a gear like like ratio difference. It's just not the same as like, you know, head to head nonstop last stand gameplay. So when I make my build videos, a lot of people are asking me why. Well, why don't you do Dark Zone? Well, I have a couple of reasons, and actually I'll share those reasons. One, like I said, there's a very, very bad little wave of IP grabbers in VoIP. And, I mean, the Dark Zone's kind of dry if I don't have game chat. So I hate just sitting in the party and just shooting random people. And, you know that sucks as is. And people are DDoSing people from the Dark Zone. That's one of my reasons. Another reason is I'm a very, very fast-paced player. I don't like waiting 20 minutes to find a fight. And it seems like the Dark Zone is just that. I mean, every now and then you get your lit servers and whatnot. And that's fun. But, like I said, you have to kind of find those fights, and if they run into chase, I kind of got over that, especially now that I have the option to have nonstop kills with last stand, with feeds, especially with sniping and stuff. You know, it's like mixing Call of Duty in a sense with it. And my final reason is it's just I kind of feel like it's unfair as far as my gameplay and like how I play the game and the builds I have they're all very cheesy. I make the best, in my opinion, on what worked for whatever situation, whether it be Jesimein, whether it be the super hard hitting striker, whether it be Deadeye, or whether it be high end build. Whatever build I make, I kind of feel like, you know, in the Dark Zone it's more cheesy because you can't really defend as much, especially when it's 4v1 situations, when there's players that are solo or, you know, whatever it is. So that's kind of my reasons why I don't play in Dark Zone. But for people who do enjoy Dark Zone and you know that's their breeding ground, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Dark Zone. Dark Zone is still amazing, and I do find myself in there every now and then. You know, even if I get, you know, focused by like 20 people because they recognize who I am, I'm not really tripping off that. But I do have fun every now and then in Dark Zone. But like I said, it's not that this patch is hard or anything, because I have plenty of Dark Zone gameplay. It's just I find it more entertaining to have nonstop kills over and over and over and over in Last Stand, and recording that over, you know, taking like 20 hours to make one video off of the Dark Zone. But yeah, anyways, back on track. This patch, like I said, a lot of people are you know, skeptical because of Secret Mines and whatnot. And you're right, Secret Mines are annoying, but they are fixing that. So that's going to be one less complaint, other than the fact that you don't necessarily have raw new content. As far as gameplay, I think that the game is dope, and I think that it's really, really fun. I think the way to have fun right now in the down point, where in between a patch, you know, we have to wait a little while for a main patch right now, is take off your pride hat and try something new. You know what I'm saying? Try it. I know it's irritating, it's bad, but don't play the game to be, oh, like I'm better than you. Play it to have fun. And if you might find fun in Secret Mine build, you might find fun in a healer build, you might find fun in a Deadeye sniper build. You don't have to play DPS all the time to impress anybody. If you have fun in the game, it doesn't matter. You don't play the game to be accepted by the community or by anybody else. Play the game to have fun. Play the game to be you, and try everything. This game has way more than people claim it has, because like, honestly, like, I'm gonna just throw this out there. The main people who complain about the game being dead are the players who only play one build usually. And there's some, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna generalize it that big where everybody knows, but a lot of the players I noticed, they're like the hardcore players, like, oh, well, this isn't the optimal way to play. If you don't have this stat roll, it sucks, and they don't try anything else. They consider everything else bad. You don't want to be that person, because then your experience of the game becomes bland, and then you lose the insight that there's so many options. Like, the reason, like I said, it's not that I kiss ass, or it's not that I'm just here because it's for my channel. No, I really do. And the people who really play with me and people who really know me personally, they really know that, like, it baffles them how much fun I have, because I do so much more than the average player. As far as, I try everything. I don't care if I'm marked as bad. You know, I have no problem with my skill level. I think I'm pretty good at the game. Honestly, I think I'm pretty sweet, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty nice. I mean, for the people who play with me, they know I'm alright, you know what I'm saying? But I have fun with the game more than most, because I enjoy everything about it. I try everything. I don't listen to people, and people who listen to other players, oh, you're terrible for running this, so take it off, and then they take it off. You just let them water down your experience. If you like sniping, snipe. If you like healing, heal. If you like running in circles and being immortal, trying to stay alive while your Secret Mines come back, do it, bro. Yes, it sucks when it's used against us. It is what it is. But that's what makes the division a division. You have to worry about multiple things. If everybody just ran around hip firing, that's boring. You know what I'm saying? So this is my little rant to let you guys know like how to have fun in the division. How do I personally keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Keep the flame lit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna try to do more like update videos for you guys like this, just to update you guys on how I feel about the game and where I think it's going. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know it wasn't the best last time gameplay. This was more focused on the message than the gameplay. You know, got some better gameplay lined up for something else. But without further ado, thank you guys for stopping by. Have a blessed day. Your boy is out.